What's up, everyone? It's Kink. And when I started playing Magic, Commander decks released only once a year, so by default, they were good. Now, we have Commander decks with every standard set and then some. With so many releases, it makes sense that they would get watered down over time. So this begs the question, which ones are good? PTWs are taking select releases of Commander decks, pitting them against each other and slowly upgrading them based on performance with the goal of finding out which deck has the most potential. In short, we're going to pimp these precons. This season, the PTWs chose the Lord of the Rings Commander decks, and the rules were as follows. Card changes. After Game 1, players may change 5 cards. After each game, players may change 3 cards. First place replaces only 2. Fourth place replaces 4. Card changes are cumulative. Replacement cards can be changed again. After Game 1, 8 cards total. After Game 2, 11 cards total, etc. If you add a card to the deck and it doesn't perform as desired, it may be changed out for another card. Card changes should not exceed the total changes acquired. Upgrades should adhere to precon theme. Upgrades should enhance the deck's theme instead of tech disruption. AB combos allowed. Fast mana not allowed except for Soul Ring. Pod 1 decided they didn't like these decks anymore, so they went to go play Whose League Is It Anyways? Finishing up the season will be Pod 2, consisting of PTW Dusk, Heather, PTW Vinyl, and Aestus Attorney.
Match 8. No more swappies after this one.
Whoop, whoop.
Actually, including this one. I'll play a Forest and tap it for an Avacyn's Pilgrim, and I'll pass.
Draw. Let's play an Evolving Wilds, which I will tap to look for an island, and I will pass turn.
Oh my god, it's me. Draw. Oh, baby. We are cooking already. I'm living right. Get to play a Rejuvenating Springs as land for turn, and it enters untapped as long as I have 2 or more opponents. So, please, somebody resign. No, pass turn.
Alright. I'm going to untap FP draw. I'm going to play Clifftop Retreat. Enters tapped. And I pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a Woodland Cemetery, and then I will tap 2 for Pippin. And I'll pass.
Draw. Untap. We're going to play a Mountain, tap 2, play an Arcane Signet, and pass.
Alright. I will draw. I will play a Forest as land for turn. I will tap 2 and do the play that Aestus stole from me. Arcane Signet. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I will play an island. I will use that island to play a Wayfarer's Bauble. And then I will tap a white and be mad that you guys both dropped Arcane Signets as I play this Esper Sentinel.
No.
And I will pass.
Cool.
Wrecked.
Untap. Draw. I will play this Forest. Then I will tap 3 for Mary. And I will pass.
Draw. Untap.
Commander Sphere.
play-
Commander Sphere.
A Dragon Skull Summit for land for turn. I will then tap 4 to play a Sneak Attack.
That is a non-creature spell. Would you like to pay 1?
I don't have one to pay, so you do what you gotta do.
Woohoo! Thank you.
That being said and done, I will pass my turn.
And tap. And draw. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna play an island as land for turn. I'm gonna tap an arcane signet for green and an island and cast rampant growth. I will not pay the 1. I'm going to I'll get an island. There's an island. Goes onto the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to pay 2 and pay 2 and cast Growth Spiral. I'm going to draw a card and then put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. And I will pass.
Alright. Then I untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a Terramorphic Expanse. And then I'm going to pay 2 into the bauble and crack the Expanse, just saving time. So I'm going to go get 2 basic lands, put onto the battlefield tapped.
In response, I'm going to activate Mary. I'm going to make a food and a soldier.
Seems good.
I thought you were going to counter my stuff, and I was going to be very sad about that.
Oh, I might offer you a reprieve later.
Oh, how exciting. Let's see.
Oh, yes. The traditional Addy diplomacy.
Here's a mountain. And the plains.
I'll play a brushland. Okay, we could do that, yeah. Alright, I will pay 4 to cast Knight of the Sweet Revenge. We're going to tap like this instead. When it enters, I will make a food and a dude.
Are you paying an extra 1 for that?
No.
Okay, I will draw.
For now.
Yeah, no, this is just to get me lands, guys. I ain't got lands in my hand anymore.
Tap the food for 2 green. The soldiers for 2 white. Cast Benny Braggs.
Oh, but he has Convoke.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to go to my end step, and since I created a token this turn, I will draw a card.
Alright. Untap. Whatever we draw will determine a few things here. Alright. That does determine a few things here. Let's play a Choked Estuary as land for turn. Tap 3 to play a Commander Sphere.
Hey, that seems like 3 and not 4. Am I get to draw?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay. Oh, Aces wins. That was a land.
Then I will tap a mountain, which I will use to use Sneak Attack's effects
Oh boy.
to put an Ancient Brass Dragon on the board.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Wait, that's the reanimate one, right?
Yeah.
It is, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Bummer.
I only
Okay.
card later.
But it will be in my graveyard where I want it to be one way or the other, so I win.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You
I
still
get a little
smack
free
someone.
damage out of it. Let's go ahead and swing for 7 at... Let's swing for 7 at Addy.
Appropriate.
I will pass to the end of my turn, at which point this will go from the field to the graveyard.
Nuts turn.
Yep.
Alright. Untap. And draw. Okay. The path is clear. I go 1, 2, 3, and cast a Commander Sphere. We're gonna go 1.
I'm drawing.
I'm paying the 1.
Oh,
And
sorry.
then we're gonna go 1, 2, and cast Lightning Greaves. And I will pass the turn.
All right. We're untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. Wow, it's that card I never could have seen coming, because I accidentally drew it on final string. I'm gonna play Plains. I'm gonna tap the mountain and the plains to play a Humble Defector.
Humbledy Dumbledy.
I'm gonna make some things in response.
All right. And then what might be a waste of a spell, but that's whatever. I'm gonna tap 3. So red, white, colorless, and cast 4th Aerlingus.
Oh god, not this one.
Is 1. Hey, it's going to my graveyard. Don't worry about it.
I'm kidding.
And it's a human knight with trample and haste.
Alright.
And I'm going to swing at Vinyl because he paid the 1.
Really?
I mean, it's either you or Aestus.
The more games we play, the more increasingly petty these plays
But
become.
wonderful news, everyone. Welcome to the monarchy.
Huh?
The second part of 4th Aelingus is whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to one or more players during this turn, you become the monarch.
Oh.
Doink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So
God, the monarchy is in play.
it is.
Down with the monarchy.
I'm just trying to let everyone draw cards because next time this Humble D comes around, I'm going to propose that we just tap it in a circle and everyone gets all the card advantage in the world. Friendship is magic.
Truly.
I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card.
I'm gonna draw with you.
And I will have to clean up because I need to discard a card. I'm going to discard an Oath of Earl. And I will pass.
Okay, draw. What the hell? Okay. Play a forest. Heather,
Yeah.
I would love the monarch.
Yeah.
Could I send over a 1/1?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Alright, I block with Humble Defector and it died. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm attacking you with a 1/1 with lifelink.
Alright, I do not block it.
And Vinyl a 3/2. Asus a 3/2.
Alright, I take 3.
Cool. I've got the monarch. Let's go.
I will set you as the monarch. You have been crowned.
And let's see. Tap for 1. We'll tap 2 of the foods. So 3 total for a Mentor of the Beak.
I will allow that to resolve.
And then I think I'm gonna pass.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Draw. It's not as productive as I would have hoped. Gonna play a mountain. This is severely less than ideal. I don't want to do this, but I think I have to. Gonna sacrifice this commander's sphere to draw a card.
You want to float a mana before you do that?
Yes. Let's wait for a black. Again, suboptimal, but I guess I'll do it. Let's tap 3. And we'll use that to play Dark Deal. Each player discards their hands and draws that mini -1.
Ooh. In response to the cast, I do have a trigger. Are you paying 1?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I will draw first. And then we discard our hands.
Yes.
And draw 1 less.
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
I was flooding out anyway.
Discarding Círdan the Shipwright, Elrond of the White Council, and 1 with the Multiverse.
I had 3 lands, a Fell the Mighty, and Toxic Deluge.
I discard a Troll of Khazad-dûm, a Release to Wind, and an Arcane Denial.
I discard a Flawless Maneuver, a Tenacious Tome Seeker, Bastion Protector, Aomer, Taunt from the Rampart, and a Negate. And a Mountain.
Damn.
Oh yeah, did you pay 1 for that?
I
did not shoot
drew
already.
before, so I went up to 8, and then I drew 7.
Now we're going to do a little bit of sideways thinking here. I'm going to tap a mountain and use that to sneak attack a siege gang commander onto the board, which will make 3 gobos.
Nice.
Is there anything on the board that I really need to not be here anymore? Addy, what's the toughness on your commanders right now?
I have a 1/4 and a 2/2.
Okay. Let's tap an arcane signet and an island.
Is it sorcery speed?
It appears to be.
Are you just wanting to play something, or do you really need to
No,
kill
I'm-
something? Because
You know what? I actually need that Gabo to be there. I need you to be there.
it's like it can wait. Like I don't have anything that'll kill you, and I have 4 cards in hand. Like that's all I got going on.
Yeah, let's go to combat. I will swing the siege gang commander for 2 at Mason.
Uh-huh.
Because it's the only place that's going to be able to get any value out of attacking. Combat will end. He will go to the graveyard at the end of my turn. And it is the end of my turn.
Huh? Untap. Main 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cast a Gandalf.
That's a Gandalf.
He is right. Then I'm going to pay 0 and equip the Greaves to the Gandalf.
In response,
Aha.
I'm gonna tap a food for 1 green and activate Pippin,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna make a dude and a food,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna pay for the Mentor of the Meek trigger with a food.
Uh-huh.
So I'll draw a card. That's it.
Okay.
Nice.
How many goblins does he have? 4?
3.
3. I'm going to move to combat with my hasty Jandalf. And Aestus, you have 3 1/1 goblins, is that correct?
I have 3 1/1 Gabos, yes.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go to combat. I will swing Gandalf at Heather.
I see. I'll take 5.
Okay. And then I will pass turn.
On your end step, I'll draw a card.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Oh, from Benny Brax. Right.
I will play an island.
Nice.
Yeah, this should work. We're gonna do a plains for a weathered wayfarer. We're going to do an island and a mountain for a talisman of progress. And then we're gonna do colorless island, plains, island for a herald of hoofbeats. So now, other knights I control have horsemanship.
Oh, that seems good. So they're unblockable.
Well, it is unblockable.
And your red tokens.
Well, that's
Yes.
what, yeah, so my one thing that can attack that's going to go at Addie, because I would like the monarchy next,
Very fair.
is going to go at you, Addie.
I take the 2.
Alright, I do not draw until my end step, which I'm going to see who wants deals with the humble defector.
Hey,
I
you
would love a
smacked me.
humble
It's only fair.
I have 3 cards in hand. I would take the Humble D.
Yeah, how many cards does everyone have in hand? Which is
I got I got
7.
So Mason,
Uh-huh.
if I give you the humble defector, will you give it back to me?
Sure.
You said passing it around in a circle earlier.
Alternatively, we could pass it around in a circle if everyone will agree to that, and we can play friendly magic.
No, you're right. I don't agree.
All right.
There you go. So yeah, I will do it.
Okay. You will give this back to me on your next turn.
Yes.
Okay. I will pass the humble defector to Vinyl. I will draw 2 cards. And then I will go to my end step, where I will draw a card for being the monarch.
I need that crown.
I have
There's a
good
humble
news for you. You can attack me for it,
Okay.
but I'm guessing Addie's going to end up taking the crown.
Yeah,
she
we'll
has a lot of
see.
soldiers.
We'll see. I'm gonna play a Ghost Quarter as land for turn. I'm gonna tap all of my foods for 4 green. Use 2 of it and a white, taking a damage. To cast of herbs and stewed rabbit. So I'll create a food and put a 1/1 on something.
Now- Are you paying the extra one?
Yes, I'll use the food I created to pay for it.
Wait. You have to pay
I
that
had an
back.
extra mana anyway. Okay. I tapped all 4 of my foods.
Okay.
I'm using 1 for the thing. Okay, I'll get the counter. Cool. I'll tap that last food for an extra manas. Oh yeah, with the Mentor of the Meek trigger, we'll pay for it with that, with the extra green. Oh my god, this deck loves lands. I've taken out 3 since the start of the precon.
Wait, how are
Okay.
you? So when you create a food, Mentor of the Meek shouldn't trigger, right?
It triggers because of Mary. Mary makes a 1/1.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
Self-sustaining, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to activate Pippin, and I'm going to sacrifice 4 foods to give my whole team +3/+3. And haste. Let's see. I'm going to be swinging. Alright. Mentor of the Meek, Avacyn's Pilgrim, and Benny Brax are all going at Aestus. And 4 of these soldiers are going at Heather, and 1 is going at Vinyl.
Okay.
So,
And
We're
Mason, it's important to note that Humble Defector is tapped.
Yep.
Okay.
so Heather and Vinyl have 4 4s coming, and Aestus, you have a 6/4, or sorry, a 6/5, a 5/5, and a 4/4.
Unless they have trample and there are 3 of them, it doesn't matter. I got 3 gabos, I block them.
Still matters. Cool. Heather?
I will not block.
Okay.
I can't block, so I took the damage.
And I'll get the monarchy back.
Yes, you will.
Very cool. Second main. Yeah, I don't really got anything else. I'll just go to my end step and I'll draw 2. And we will discard Prize Pig. And Feasting Hobbit. And that's my turn.
Alright, untap, draw. So as helpful as I would like. Mountainous land for turn. Let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And use that to play the Lord of the Nazgul.
Ooh, what does that do?
It's a 4/3. It flies. Wraiths I control have protection from ring bearers. If I cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 3/3 black wraith creature token with menace. If you then control 9 or more wraiths you control have base power and toughness of 9/9 until end of turn.
Nice.
And I've got nothing else to do, so I'll pass her.
I will untap. Draw. We'll go ahead and tap Humble Defector and give him back to Heather.
Thank
Draw
you.
2. There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright. Going to play an island as land for turn. And then we're going to tap 7, 8. We're going to tap 8. And I'm going to cast Last March of the Ents.
Oh boy. Okay.
So this spell can't be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. When I cast this, Gandalf's ability goes on the stack, so everyone will reveal the top card of their library. If it is a sorcery, I will copy this, and everyone will draw a card.
Okay, I have an instant.
This card is not supposed to be
I have a
here.
creature.
I've got a sorcery.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, you all get to draw your card. What was your card, Aestus?
Lidless Gaze.
Okay. So you all get to draw that card, and I get to do this twice. So I'm going to draw
Oh my god. Okay.
5 cards and put any number of creatures onto the battlefield, and then I'll draw 5 more cards and do that same thing again.
Dang.
Jesus.
Woo.
Okay.
Stop.
All
I
right.
finally got to do
I'm
the
going to
thing.
say you didn't pay that one, so I'm drawing a card too.
I did not. Okay. I will put out an Aether Snipe and bounce the Knight of Sweet's Revenge to Daph's hand. And I will put out a Reclamation Sage and destroy the sneak attack.
Great.
And I will draw 5 again. And I will... Wow. I will put a Rashmi Eternity's Crafter onto the battlefield. Alright. None of these have haste, and I don't really think I want to swing the end off with the giant army staring me in the face, so I think I will pass the turn, and I'm going to have to discard a bunch of cards.
That's all you got with 10 cards?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. Sure is. Didn't even get anything big.
Damn.
Yeah, you know how many lands
It was
I
cool
got?
though.
You know how many lands I get?
So many.
5.
Here's a prairie stream. Oh wait, I forgot to move the monarchy to you, Addie, last turn. Just, you know, put a little target there so I know who to attack.
Oh, you can come over here for like a couple damage. I don't mind.
Yeah, but are you gonna hit me for another 16 next turn? Yes,
I guess you'll find out.
that silence was loud.
I discarded 4 lands.
Come on over, Heather. It'll be fun.
Alright. We're gonna not do that.
Someone's got an echo again, by the way.
I heard.
We're gonna pay 3 and play Faramir, Steward of Gondor. Whenever a legendary creature with mana value 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I become the monarch. At the beginning of my end step, if you're the monarch, create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens.
How dare you?
I'm gonna pay 5,
Give me Monarch without even needing to do anything.
cast Eowyn, and become the monarch. And I'm going to go to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, we're gonna make 2 human knights with trample and haste. They also have horsemanship. Oh, and I draw a card. I need to keep up blockers because Addie is a problem. But I also need to swing these human knights because they can't be blocked right now, so. We're going to swing 2 human knights at Addie.
Well, in response, I'm going to pay 2 and cast Go for the Throat on your horsemanship.
Oh, how dare you!
A necessary sacrifice.
Fun fact, I played this deck yesterday, and that is also how my Herald of Horse Beats died yesterday.
And then I will block one of your homies, and I'll take 2.
Alright. Do they bounce, or does one of them die?
No, nothing dies.
Okay. I'm going to go to my post-combat and ace this.
Yes.
I feel like you need some help.
I certainly wouldn't turn it down.
The criteria for this, I really don't want to get swung at by you this turn. Is it cool? Like, can we be cool on your
Fine
turn?
by me.
Okay. Because, like, this Humble D is going to go over to Mordor for a little bit, so I'm going to tap
He
him
is welcome to see the fires of Mount Doom.
and draw 2 cards. I'm going to go to my end step, and I will make 2 1/1 human knights from Faramir, and I will draw a card from the monarchy. And then I have to clean up, because I have 12 cards in hand. Discarding Mass Appeal, because I've drawn so much.
Yeah, I think you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Draw.
I'm going to discard some other stuff too, but it's
Cool.
somewhat irrelevant.
Alright, Herbs and Stewed Rabbit goes to Chapter 2. I'll draw a card and create a food. And this will trigger Mentor of the Meek. I will tap one of my foods to pay for it. I'll draw another card. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to tap one of my foods, and I'm going to pay 1 life and a Ghost Quarter mana. Yeah, Sam, Loyal Attendant. Oh, wait, shit, hold on. No, we're not doing that. Alright, we're not tapping for a white yet. Just a green and a colorless. To cast Revive the Shire. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to hand and create a food.
Are you paying an extra for that?
I am not.
Okay. Yeah, take your everything gets +3/+3.
I'll get prize pig, I guess. I guess technically I don't have to. Yeah, this is... And then I'll tap this food I just made. And take damage for a white. And a green to cast Rosie Cotton of South Lane. When she enters the battlefield, I'll create a food. And whenever I create a token, I put a 1/1 counter on another creature. I will put it on Mary. And then with Mary entering, I'm going to tap this food to pay for Mentor of the Meek to draw a card. I'm going to pay a white and 2 green for a White Plume Adventurer. I get the initiative. So I'll go look for basic planes to my hand. Oh boy. And then I'm going to activate Pippin and sacrifice 4 foods. Give my whole team +3/+3 and haste. So we'll be having all these soldiers. Or how many creatures do you have, Heather?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. See, in Lord of the Nazgul is how big? Okay. We're going to send Benny Brax and Rosie Cotton at Aestus. And then we're sending Mentor of the Meek, White Plume Adventurer, and 6 of my soldiers down at Heather.
Whoa.
So I have 6 4/4s, a 5/5, and a 6/6 coming at Heather. And then Aces, you have a 6/5 and a 4/4.
6 and a 4 for a total of 10.
And none of them have trample, right?
Correct.
I can afford to take the 10 at the moment, actually.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm blocking 5, 6. And taking 8 damage.
8. Yes. Cool.
I feel so targeted.
You are the only other one with something going on.
Alright.
To be fair, I'll get the monarchy back. And then I'm going to go to my end step and I'll draw 2 cards and then discard down. Discarding Assemble the Entmoot, Welcoming Vampire, Murmuring Bosk, Prize Pig, and this Plains. And passing turn.
For the
That'll do,
record,
Pig.
this will not stand, Addy.
I understand.
There will be
I will
retribution.
I'll untap Pippin on Aestus's turn through White Plume Adventure.
Alright, let's get this walking tragedy rolling.
You got a land for turn?
No. But I do have a Humble Defector, so let's tap that and see what that does. Then you can get that back.
Thank you.
He's a little sootier, and he may be missing a finger or two, but he's still fine.
Honestly, I think he might be sootier if he was on my board. There's my my humans are getting beat up.
That could help. It's not the kind of help that I wanted, but it helps. I need 5. I've got 2 sources of black in there. Alright, cool. I'm game. Let's do it. We're gonna tap that for black and that for black. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Living Death.
I knew it. Okay. In response, I'm gonna pay 1 to activate Pippin. So I'll make a dude and make a food. I get to put a counter on something, but that doesn't matter. Okay. The things die.
That's fine.
Oh boy.
Look, I didn't have any good answers for all that crap on Addie's.
No, you're totally
No, it was
you're
a
totally right.
Smart move.
You're totally
I'm gonna
correct.
Get back a Siege Gang Commando, a Troll of Khazad-dûm, and an Ancient Brass Dragon.
Oh boy.
Alright. So, I have some ETB triggers.
I do
well.
too.
Yeah.
As
So
do
yours-
I.
So I
yeah,
think.
yours will resolve
Wait.
first.
I was gonna say, Addy, you go first.
I have a Devour Food 3 trigger. I will do it. So this will get 3 1/1 counters.
Alright.
And I do draw a card from Welcoming Vampire.
Alright.
Heather, you got anything?
Okay. So we have Bastion Protector with no
No ETB.
no ETB. Herald of Hoofbeats, no ETB. Ingenious Prodigy. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. I did not cast it, so it does not. Faramir comes in with other creatures with mana value 4 or greater, being Aomer, so I will gain the monarchy back. Esper Sentinel, Fiend Hunter. I'm going to exile another target creature. The only target creature...
Everything's on the battlefield right now. Everything entered simultaneously. The triggers just resolve in order.
Okay. I'm getting rid of the prize pig, because...
Not the ancient brass dragon?
Nope.
Okay.
Aestus didn't just take me down a lot.
Well, now you have a full board of
Yep.
stuff.
Threat
Thanks-
assessment changes
Thanks
all the time.
to Aestus. Oh, absolutely. No, this is definitely a spiteful move.
All right.
When it, I'm sorry, I have more. When Tenacious Tome Seeker ETBs, it doesn't. I didn't cast it, so it does not. It was not bargained. Eomer ETBs with +1/+1 counter on it for each other human I control.
Oh.
And which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counters. And when it ETBs, target player becomes a monarch me. Eomer deals damage equal to its power to any target, which its power is 10.
Ooh.
And I think I am being a bad person if I don't choose that ancient brass dragon. So,
Not necessarily. You can do whatever you want.
no, it's got to be the dragon.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't
Well,
have much in the graveyard. The
what
target, the
else is in
graveyard's on the
Aestus's
board.
Graveyard right now. Like,
I mean, I have a bunch
I
of
mean,
stuff that
we-
just died.
All of our stuff just died.
oh
and
right, but
went
he
to
can go
graveyard.
for anybody's stuff. That's right.
Yeah. So it's,
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
it's gonna have to be the
All right.
dragon.
Fair play.
Yeah. Reasonable take.
And then the thing that I exiled is only until this Fiend Hunter leaves the battlefield.
What did you exile?
It's the prize pig.
Oh, the prize pig. Yeah.
It's nothing crazy.
All right. And then, so is that all of your triggers?
It is.
All right. So I have Círdan the Shipwright and Elrond of the White Council. So Círdan will resolve first. Each player secretly votes for a player, then those votes are revealed. Each player draws a card for each vote they received. Each player who received no votes may put a permanent from their hand onto the battlefield.
Oh God.
So we're going to vote in secret. All right, I have voted for Abyssal Persecutor. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody have a vote?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Flip them. So Addie, Heather, and me all got votes. So Aestus gets to put a permanent on the field.
Oh gosh.
And Heather gets to vote. Heather gets to take 2 cards. I get to take 1 card. Addie gets to take 1 card.
That's interesting. All right. Well, the only permanent I possess is the Fall of Kier Andros.
Oh, that's pretty good. So after, does that have an ETB effect?
No.
Okay. So then after Círdan resolves, Elrond will resolve. This is also Secret Council. When Elrond enters the battlefield, each player secretly votes for fellowship or aid, then those votes revealed. For each fellowship vote, the voter chooses a creature they control. I gain control of each creature chosen this way, and they gain this creature can't attack its owner. Then for each aid vote, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Okay.
I have mine written down.
I'm sure I know what everybody's voting for. All right. Flip it.
Aid.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming I get one of your goblins.
You can have a goblin.
Yeah, all right. One Gabby boy. And then everything gets 3 counters. Aestus, you're up. Sorry.
All right. The only thing that I had was the Siege Gang Commander will make 3 1/1 Gabos when it enters the board.
Oh, did you have those goblins on the field when? So could you have given me one of those goblins then? I don't think you could have.
Actually, no. On that
Yeah,
case,
so
just
do you-
take no aid because there's nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
That leaves me with 2 creatures to defend myself with.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
not-
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not optimal.
So yeah, those goblins weren't on the field. You have 3.
Yeah. Gabos hit the board. The Troll of Khazad Doom doesn't have an ETB. And the Fall of Kier Andros does not have an ETB. But I got creatures to protect myself with. It lasts. That's nice. None of them have haste. This did not turn out to be as much my advantage as I expected. Like, I had no idea that Heather had that many damn creatures in her graveyard. That's crazy.
I had been
Okay.
discarding my hand a lot because of the Esper Sentinel.
Okay, hear me out. Nobody attack me, and I'll stay at the funny number, and I'll concede on my turn.
Silence is
No deal? Okay, sounds good.
I
Also-
don't have the ability to attack, so my vote is completely irrelevant. That being said, then I'll pass my turn.
Untap. And draw. Play command towers land for turn. I will pay 7. Get my commander back. And I'll equip the lightning greaves to him. Feels very familiar. And then I will move.
Hey, if you attack me with Cyrodiil, I won't block. Or wait, how big is it?
It is a 7/8.
Oh, I won't block if you attack. Just don't vote for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get voted for anyway, but
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll move to combat. I'll swing Cyrodiil at Addy. And when he attacks, we vote.
hey Heather,
Hey, Addie.
you don't vote for me, I won't vote for you.
I can't make that deal.
Okay, that's fair. I'm still not gonna vote for you. It's okay.
Actually, yeah, no, I can't make that deal. Sorry.
No, yeah, that's fine. Wait, sorry, Vinyl. Did you want me to vote for you or not?
I don't care.
I'm trying to do politics here. Okay.
I'm not really in a position to negotiate with anybody, so like.
Yeah, you are. You have a bunch more stuff than I do currently.
Except life.
Well, I guess he's only 8 under.
Are we ready
All
to
right.
vote?
Yep.
All right. Everybody voted for Aestus and Addy. Heather and I both get to put a permanent onto the field. So
Nope,
Aestus
I
gets-
don't.
That's why I said Heather and I get to put a permanent on the field.
Oh, you said Addie, Heather, and I.
No, Addy, you get 1, and Aestus, you get 2.
I'm putting a Lossar Narc Captain on the battlefield.
I get to draw 3 cards.
When it ETBs under my control, I tap target creature and opponent controls. When it or another human enters the battlefield, I tap target creature and opponent controls.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
putting a Hinterland Harbor.
that's a decent tap. Go ahead.
Cool. Okay. Moving out of combat into second main. I'm going to tap the Hinterland Harbor and cast an Elvish Mystic. I'm going to tap a Rejuvenating Spring and cast Elven Farsight. I'm going to scry 3 and then reveal the top card of my library. I'm putting 1 on the bottom and 2 on top. I'm going to reveal the top card. It is Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. It has it's a 5 mana with Cascade, and spells with converted mana cost 6 or greater have Cascade. I will draw it. And then I will pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. Upkeep, I will create a 1/1 white human soldier token and tap down Addie's other creature. And then I will draw. I'm going to play a training center as my land for turn. I'm going to tap an island and an island to play a Talisman of Conviction. I'm going to do red, white, white to cast Shared Animosity.
Uh-huh. What kind of spell is that?
It is an enchantment spell.
Yeah, I have a response to that.
Please, God.
Yeah, because I think we're all dead if that resolves. So
I agree.
you can have a bird. Put a bird on it.
All right. In response to the cast, I do have an Esper trigger.
That's fine.
So that will be countered.
Oh my god.
Sorry, honey.
Damn, I was totally going to win that turn.
I
Now you,
know,
now you have to
that's
work for your win.
Golly, what a bummer.
Oh, the
Hey, but you have a
tragedy.
bird.
You're right. I have a bird. It's actually...
Here, I'll bring you a bird. I have a bird for you.
Alright, I'll allow it. Alright, now I have to redo my map here.
Here's your bird.
Ugh. I don't want a bird.
Put a bird on it.
Alright. I'm going to do red, white, colorless. No, red, white, white. To cast Theoden, King of Rohan.
Pretty good. Yeah, that definitely would have killed us.
And I'm going to tap down from Lost in Art Captain. I'm going to tap down. I can't pick Gandalf,
Nope.
but I can pick your other
Elrond.
thing. I can't pick. I can pick Elrond. So tap down Elrond,
He's only a 7/7. I don't know what you're worried about.
and I'm going to give my Herald of Hoofbeats
Double strike.
double strike. And I'm going to swing a lot.
Time for map.
So, Aomer, a 10-10 with double strike, is going at Mason. Actually, a 10-10 with double strike going to Addie. The Herald of Hoofbeats is going at Mason. And the other guy with horsemanship, the 3-2, is also going to Addie. So, Mason, you'll take 6.
Okay.
And Addie, you don't have blockers, so if you have combat tricks, you're going to be taking 23.
Looks like she took it.
Then, I'm going to go to my post-combat main phase, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to myself and a mountain, and cast Last Chance. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, I lose the game.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Respectable.
Let's see it.
So,
Do you have the monarchy?
I do have the monarchy. I also have a couple end step triggers, I believe. So I will draw a card from the monarchy. I will create 2 1/1 white human soldier tokens,
Which will tap down 2 more creatures.
which will tap down 2 of Aestus's creatures.
2 Jappos.
And then
Doesn't really matter now, but
I'm going to go to my next turn. I'll say I'll go to my last turn.
I guess it does matter because you can swing at him now. So,
It sure does.
yeah. I would assume you're tapping down his 2 big ones.
Yeah. So I'll untap, upkeep, draw, and I'll play a command tower. I will tap 7 for Aomen
And give the creature double strike.
and give Herald of Hoofbeats double strike.
And tap something.
And I will tap. How many goblins do you have, Aces?
I got 2.
2 goblins. Alright, so one of your goblins is going to be tapped down. And then I'm going to tap 4 and cast Beargon to the guard, which I should have done first.
Oh, yeah, you definitely should have.
But I'm not going to backtrack it. Because that is stupid. I had enough time to figure out the math in my head. So, 1 at ETBs.
Give
When-
something else double strike.
Yep, so everything else is going to gain +1/+1 in vigilance every time a human enters the battlefield.
Mhm.
So right now, everything is getting +1/+1. When at ETBs, I'm going to give...
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll give it to my other guy with horsemanship. So, I'm going to go to combat.
Oh boy.
And at the beginning of combat, I will make 2 human knights with trample and haste. That will mean...
Those get +2/+2, and everything else has +3/+3.
Yep, everything else has +3/+3. These guys have +2/+2. And everything has vigilance.
I think you still might kill us.
I hope so. I'm gonna die otherwise. Also, my Bastion Protector gets double strike, and
You can give both your horsies double strike since they're already knights.
yeah, I'll give one of my horses double strike as well. But Bastion's gonna be bigger, so that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so I need to kill... Also, both your goblins are now tapped down, Aces, so you have no blockers.
And I think you get to tap down my Elvish Mystic too.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of moving these guys off the battlefield right now just because they're irrelevant. Also, I do get to draw a card from having 6 or more humans.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a 5/5. It's a 5. And then 3, so it's a 6, so 11 damage. Plus 4, 15. Another 4, 19. Another 4, 23. Another 4, 27. Another 4, 31. Another 4, 35. And then another 4, be 39. So there would be Addie without double strike here. Aomer is going to deal 20. So I need 7 more damage. This one's a 3/3. This one's a 3/3 with double strike. Or no, he's a... Bird's a 3/3, so 20... 3. So these 3 would kill Aestus. And then he's a 5/5 with double strike. So...
Didn't he get cast this turn?
No, he got cast on my last
Oh, that's
turn.
right. It was last turn. Yeah, never mind.
So 10 double strike, 16, or no, that's 6 plus 12. Or let's see. So this is 6/6 with double strike. So that's 12 damage. 6/6 with double strike. That's another 12 damage. That's 24. This is a 4/4 with double strike. So that would deal with Mason. I have 2 other double strikey creatures. The Theoden's going at Daff. Bastion Protector going at Aestus. And I think that's game.
Well, everyone's tapped out, so I would say so.
Unless there's responses.
How much is coming?
It was 39 plus 10, so
Yeah, that'll do it.
49. Aestus, I think you saved me with that spell.
It's starting to look that way, actually. And this is the thanks I get! I got you.
So I will kill all of you and then I will die.
Cool.
Solid.
My new card that I added came in quite clutch.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
But don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching. Peace.
I have an ox. I'm pretty sure I could throw it in the air.